to Fresh Thinking by Snowden Optiro, the podcast where we explore the science behind better mining decisions and unpack the technical concepts that drive operational performance. I'm Melanie Bully, and today I'm joined by Senzeni Matondi, Principal Consultant with Snowden Optiro in the UK, based in Bristol. Today we are talking about one of the biggest misconceptions in grade control. People often assume the biggest financial risk is mining low-grade material, but that's not necessarily true. In many operations, the most expensive mistake isn't low-grade at all. It's making the wrong decision about whether material is ore or waste. So today, we're going to explore why grade control is fundamentally a decision-making discipline rather than simply a grade estimation exercise. So let's start with a simple question. When people hear the term grade control, they immediately think about estimating grades, but is that really the primary objective?
Not really. Estimating grade is certainly part of the process, but it's not the end goal. The real objective is to make the right mining decisions, and everyday mine geologists are deciding whether individual blocks, flitches, or stopes should be treated as ore or as waste. Every one of those decisions has an economic consequence, so success isn't measured by producing a perfect estimate. It's measured by how consistently those decisions maximize value.
So we're really talking about a decision support system rather than just a geological model.
Exactly. A technically sound block model can still produce operational outcomes if it leads to ore being discarded or waste being processed. Ultimately, grade control succeeds or fails on the quality of the decisions it supports.
Okay, so let's look at the first type of error then. What happens when ore is classified as waste?
So once valuable ore is sent to the waste dump, after it's classified as waste, it's often gone forever. That's what we call OLAS. It's arguably the most expensive mistake mining operation can make. So because once valuable ore is sent to the waste dump, it's usually gone forever. You lose recoverable metal, production decreases, reserve utilization fails, and ultimately the mine loses value. It might even lead to early mine closure. Unlike many operational inefficiencies, your ore loss is often irreversible. Recovering that material later is rarely economic.
Okay. So the opposite mistake is dilution. Why is that such a problem?
Because you're filling the plant with material that doesn't generate value. Waste consumes mining, hauling, and processing capacity. The mill head grades decrease, processing costs increase, plant productivity suffers, and reconciliation deteriorates. There's also a significant opportunity cost here. Every ton of waste processed is a ton of higher value ore that could be treated instead.
So when reconciliation deteriorates, many people immediately blame the resource model. Is that usually where the problem starts?
Rarely, because misclassification is almost never caused by a single issue. It's usually the accumulation of many small uncertainties throughout the grade control workflow. And these include, but are not limited to, your sampling processes, practices, sample spacing, your geological interpretation, estimation error, conditional bias, the selective mining unit design, blast movement, survey accuracy, and the mining execution. So individually, each source of uncertainty might appear relatively minor, but collectively, they can significantly influence your ore and waste decisions.
So reconciliation is really reflecting the entire mining value chain, not just the estimate.
Yes, that's exactly right. The estimate is only one component of a much larger system.
So today's key takeaway is simple. The biggest cost in grade control isn't necessarily mining low-grade material, it's making the wrong decision. Whether that's throwing valuable ore away or processing waste through the plant, every misclassification has a financial consequence. In the next episode, we'll look at how modern grade control manages uncertainty, improves ore waste discrimination, and ultimately delivers better reconciliation. If you'd like to explore these concepts in more depth, Snowden Optiro's Mine to Mill Grade Control and Reconciliation course provides practical techniques for evaluating estimation performance, minimizing conditional bias, and improving ore control to better achieve reconciliation. Senzeni, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
And thanks to everyone for listening. If you enjoyed today's discussion, subscribe to Fresh Thinking by Snowden Optiro, leave us a review and share the episode with your colleagues. Until next time, thanks for listening.